Arjuna said, O Purushottama, what is that Brahma? What is Adhyatma? And what is Karma? What is termed as Adibhuta and Adideva? Purushottama, another name of Lord Krishna, meaning the one who is supreme among men. O Madhusudana, who is Adiyagya here, and how does he dwell in the body? How do those with a controlled mind know you at the time of death? Lord Krishna said, Brahma, the Supreme, is indestructible. One's own self is called Adhyatma. The offering which causes existence and manifestation of beings is called Karma. O best of the embodied beings, Arjuna, the perishable matter is Adibhuta, and the Purusha is Adideva. I myself dwelling in this body as an inner witness am Adiyagya. Purusha, spirit. Even at the time of death, the one who leaves the body remembering me alone attains me. There is no doubt about it. O Kaunteya, with whatever thoughts one leaves the body at the time of death, that is what he attains as a result of always being occupied in those thoughts only. Therefore, think of me at all times and fight also. With your mind and intellect fixed on me, you will surely attain me only. O Partha, the one whose mind is disciplined through the practice of meditation, thinking about nothing else but only the supremely divine Purusha, he attains that only. The one who meditates on that all-knowing, eternal, the universal sustainer, subtler than the subtle, the ruler of all, having an unimaginable form, radiant like the sun, and far beyond the darkness of ignorance, having firmly held the prana between the two eyebrows at the time of death by the power of yoga, leaves his body while contemplating upon me with devotion, he certainly reaches that supremely divine Purusha. I shall tell you briefly about that supreme goal, which the knowers of the Vedas term as indestructible, which the self-controlled sages merge into, and aiming at which the seekers practice celibacy. Having controlled all the senses, firmly holding the mind in the heart, fixing the prana in the head, remaining dedicated in concentration on God and being established in yoga. He who leaves his body remembering me and uttering the sacred syllable Om attains the supreme goal. O Partha, the focused one who constantly remembers me with an undivided mind, I am easily attainable to that forever devoted yogi. Great souls who have come to me are no more subject to the sorrowful and transitory rebirths, for they have attained the highest perfection. O Arjuna, all the worlds, including the Brahmaloka, are bound to birth and rebirth. But O Kaunteya, there is no rebirth on attaining me. Brahmaloka, the heavenly realm of Brahma, the Creator. Those yogis who know that the duration of a day of Brahma is 1,000 yugas, and the duration of his night is another 1,000 yugas. They know about time. Yugas, ages. All the embodied beings manifest from the unmanifest at the beginning of Brahma's day, and at Brahma's nightfall they merge into the same unmanifest. O Partha, this multitude of beings, being born again and again, is dissolved helplessly at the beginning of Brahma's night, and it rises again when his day begins. There is yet another eternal unmanifest existence beyond this unmanifest. That supreme divinity is never destroyed, even when all the beings are destroyed. This unmanifest, which has been spoken of as the indestructible, is the highest goal. That only is my supreme abode, attaining which nobody has to return to this mortal world. O Partha, the God in whom all the beings and this whole world pervade, that unmanifest supreme Purusha is attainable only through one-pointed devotion. O Bharatarshava, I shall now tell you the time departing at which yogis do not return, and also the time departing at which they do return. At the time of death, the yogis who depart when there is fire and daylight during the bright half of the fortnight and the 6 months of the northward course of the sun, they reach the Brahma. At the time of death, the yogis who depart when there is darkness of smoke and night, during the dark half of the fortnight, and the 6 months of the southward course of the sun, they attain the light of the moon and return back to this mortal world. Shukla Paksha and Krishna Paksha, these two paths of departing from this world have always existed. Departing by the first, there is no return, and departing by the second, one has to return to this mortal world. Shukla Paksha, the bright half of the fortnight. Krishna Paksha, the dark half of the fortnight. O Partha, any yogi who knows about these two paths is not deluded. Therefore, O Arjuna, you become completely established in yoga in all the times. having known the truth about these two, a yogi transcends all merits that one can get from the study of the Vedas or by yajna, penance, or charity. He attains the supreme state.